Hello. Hello. 1 second and I will be there. I'm just finishing some setup. Okay. I think we are ready. We are ready. Are you ready? Hello. Hello, my friends, and welcome to another stream of Plane Shift. Our game. The game that we make in the past X amount of years. Cannot say the number. But yeah. Let me lower the music a bit. Let me switch to the other music and then we go, huh? What about an Xbox port? Let's say that at the moment maintaining Windows, Linux and Mac is already quite some work, right? Xbox, well, I guess that first I need an Xbox. So let's say that if you donate me an Xbox, I can think about it. But until I don't have one, but if I don't have one, you know, even if I guess you can compile on Windows. I don't know. I never Unreal compile for Xbox. I don't know if you can do it on Windows or you need an Xbox to actually develop for Xbox. Probably not, huh? So you probably compile developing for Xbox One. Is there an up-to-date reference for building on Xbox One? Configuring an Xbox development console, Xbox Live, Microsoft Documents. Independent developer program for Xbox One. Do you have to pay? I think you have to pay. It's like for Apple, right? That you have to pay for the developer program. I don't know. But anyway, yes, will be interesting. Why not? Will be interesting to think about it. What does it cost me? There are no fees to apply to Xbox. To submit a game to certification, publisher update your game. There is a very modest one-time cost associated with development for the Universal Windows platform. Modest, but if you don't tell me how much. Anyway, yeah, I would like also to have it on PlayStation. Having it on PlayStation would be so cool, but I think that I don't know if we can. I don't know if we can. I have one life, boys, and 2 hands. So what are we doing today? Yes, we are working on the mailing system. What a news. What a news, we are working on the mailing system. Okay, so no, I mean it's not too long time that we are working on it, but I think we are making very good progress. I think I need to. Yeah. So where are we? New UI to display mail when speaking with NPC. Okay, let's say that this one is pretty much done. And then we have, let's say yes, because I put these as subsections, but actually if I put them as subsections, it will never finish. I mean, it will never be done, that one. So let's say that we have received. So this list is not a great list, huh? This list is not a great list. because in reality it's not like that. It's not like that, because it's, in theory, should be something like UI 4. Should be UI 4, right? UI for received mail, UI for sent mail, UI for write mail. So all these ones are actually done, and so we have built that. So we'll build that UI. And then we have, yes, a sub element, which is the retrieve button, the recall button, but I don't want to have it as a sub element, otherwise it seems that I have too much stuff to do. Okay, so if we go this way, the UI for receive mail is done, we miss the retrieve button. The UI for send mail is done, we miss the recall button, and the UI for write mail is done, we miss a send button, right? Actually, we are working on the send button, so this is where I am at the moment, and I will do this too later on, right? I don't know when, but soon. Hello, Hula. Hey, welcome. Is it a free of the month thing again? I don't know. I mean, Xbox port, I wish, not need. I play on Mac as long as it works. Yeah, on Mac it works, yes. On Mac it works. I only have an issue with the mouse pointer, but I hope to solve it. I already have a kind of a fix, but let's see. The problem is that on Mac I have a very old Mac, and it's not really. I mean, it's a bit slow to do that, but it's fine. So okay, so what I wanted to do is to say that yes, we are working on the send button. Drop items to inventory in mail and vice versa. This one we did it, boys. This one is done. This one is done and works, and I will tell you more than this, because we don't just have drop items, but we also have drop coins. From inventory to mail and vice versa, and this one is also done. Now if you ask me, is it fully tested? No, it's not, but in terms of done, is done. So what I'm working on at the moment is the send button. Okay, so I'm trying to have the send, so write an email and send. I'm trying to have that one working. Super hot today. Today is super hot in Italy. It was like 37 degrees here. Anyway. Hello, Marcelum. Hey. Welcome. Hello, developer. Hi. Thank you. Is it the free of the month thing already? Yeah, that's possible. We can check it if you want. But anyone, if any one of you wants to check how to develop on Xbox and how to port on Xbox, you know, and wants to get a bit of knowledge on it, why not, right? The problem is that I don't have any knowledge of Xbox. I don't own one, but maybe, you know, if someone of you has knowledge or learns about it, then maybe we can think. I don't know. Free for demand. Yeah, there is a free for demand. It was something costing 233 euro. Oh my. Insta deform component. Not bad. Instantly add. Okay, let's do this as usual. So let's add everything to the cart. And then let's check out the cart. And then we will see, yeah? So that at least we have it. It's funny that they ask you to sign the refund policy also when you're getting free items, but okay, so we have a deformation plugin. I don't know if we need to deform something in our game. I don't think so. But wow, that's pretty cool. I mean, I don't know if it's really useful, but it's kind of interesting. So it's basically modifying the meshes at runtime. Pretty cool. It's very cool. There is also a playable demo. Very nice. Then we have a Wild West city, a Wild West town, a Wild West Sky City town. With an airship update. Oh my god. Do we need this? I don't know. It would be nice to have a flying ship. Do you think the dwarves can make a flying ship? Maybe they can. I think it would be nice to have a flying ship. Interesting concept. Interesting ideas. Maybe we will have. Oh, all this is very good. Maybe I like this bridge. Maybe I need a bridge. Why not? This one is not bad, eh? Maybe we will use some of this. There is a new cactus. Maybe we can use the bridges. We can use this pulleys. Yes, this mechanism maybe we can use. You see these pulleys here? I think that we can use maybe. But the flying thingy is nice. The flying thingy is pretty cool. Why not? I like this mechanism. I need it. I need it now. Unfortunately, these doors we cannot reuse, but because they are too much Western. But apart from that, skeletons we have enough. No cars, no. But you know, we can have flying thingies. We can have another barrel. Another barrel. Maybe these doors. The doors are pretty good. Maybe we can use these doors in the caves or in the mines. Maybe in the mines. I think it would be very good for the mines. So yeah, I think it's good. This skeleton is too high poly really, but it's crazy high poly. But fine. I think this one is a good one, eh? This one is a good one. Let me list it in our assets. We have a spreadsheet where we keep all the packages and all the assets that we have identified and such. So, and this one I will list it as one of the one that we need to analyze, right? Because I think it's pretty good actually. The Wild West City, okay. Okay, I decided to do that, huh? Okay. I knew it. I knew it. The Wild West City. Okay, yeah, we will analyze it one day. I don't know when, but I think it's a good one. It's a good one. We can definitely use it. At least some pieces, like for example these mechanisms, right, and these pulleys and things. But maybe the stairs, why not? Maybe some wood textures. Wood textures are always good. Fluid Ninja VFX tools. These things I'm always a bit scared for performances, but simulate fluids in Unreal. Bake flipbooks, drive volumes, and I go, oh, okay. Bake flipbooks. That's a great idea. So basically you are simulating the fluid and then you are creating a flipbook out of it so that it costs way less in terms of display, right? That is very nice. That is very nice. I think we should test it actually. Maybe not now, but some new particles we can do it this way. Wow. Yeah, you see that they bake it to a flipbook, and so you have all the images, and then you are playing the images, right? Very, very nice. Very, 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 very nice. Mesh particle vertical scale. Wow, there is so much into this. There is so much. It's never finishing. He has like 300 pictures. Oh my god. It's never finishing. I'm continuously clicking on it. And there are a million pictures. Oh my god, there are like 50 pictures. Wow. Insane. This also can be very good, but we need someone to work on the particle effects. Finally we can do an adventure. Finally. Bake it into the textures? No, bake it into a flipbook. So is a... You know what is a flipbook? Flipbook is... I mean, in the old days, it was... You don't bake it into the text, so flipbook animation. Right? There is a flipbook.
I've been getting a lot of requests to their thicker bit. This next page is just...
There is a flipbook. Right? And
so those are the basic steps.
And so the idea that you can use in Unreal Engine is something similar. You have a kind of a texture atlas, and the texture atlas is containing all the frames, right? And then you are just going through the flames, right? Nice point and click adventure game. We really don't need this, but anyway. But anyway, why not? We would never use this, but fine. Yeah, this month is insane. This month is very, very, very nice. What is this? That is a turn-based RPG system. We don't need any of this, but fine. Maybe the animations. I don't know. If they have good animations, I think they have some animations into that. Nice. Okay, good. We did it. I think it's good stuff. Yes, that is kind of good stuff. Okay, so we are working on the send button. And where are we? When sent, items move from inventory to mail storage. Yes, that is done. Added to the inventory UI button, see you retrieve mails. No, this I didn't do it yet. Okay, in all of this, there is also the support for stacks. But anyway. Yeah, this is also done, obviously. I mean, it was a kind of a sub-bullet, but it's done. Okay. Can you add effect on the list? Yeah, we can add the effect on the list. I think it's a good effect, yes. We can add this one. This one is more than an effect, because it's basically a system to create effects, right? But yes, it's good. I think it's actually good. We should check it. You see how many we have that we didn't check, but I put them in alphabetical order, really? Wow. This one is called wait, I always switch pages while I should not. This one is called Fluid Ninja. Fluid Ninja. Fluid Ninja tools. I think it's very nice. Is a tool that bakes into flipbooks. So, well, no, let's say is particle creation tool that bakes into a flipbook. Otherwise, it seems that I'm saying something else. Yes. Yeah, this one needs to be. Yeah, we need to check it and understand how it is. Okay. So for the send book, yeah, send has two parts, send and save, right? And then the retrieve. But yes, the save is part of the send. So there was another tool to create that. Okay, good. Yeah, no, this one seems to be very nice at least, but you know, we need to test it before judging, but it seems to be good. Okay. So insert into character mail, blah 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 blah. So we need to get yes, I was here. I was working on the money. Yes, I was working on the money. And something that we receive from the client is also the amount of no, it's not the amount. No, wait. The amount of money and the items are inside the exchange container. The exchange container is kept only server side, right? So you cannot fake it. And what this thing is doing is searching for the exchange of that particular client, right? So if he finds an exchange, we try to get out of that the offered money. So we're trying to understand how much money we put into the mail. And then I need to say, if money contains this, this, and that, put it into temporary variables, right? Which are actually 0 to start with. Do we have a 0? Do we have a null? I think we have a null probably. But I think it would be the same. I can have a 0, I can have a null. I think it's exactly the same. I think it doesn't make a difference to me. So I think we will declare 3a octa, 3a hexa octa, blah blah blah. You know, circle whatever, right? And I think we will also have to declare item 1. Now this one I think is better if it's -1, because did I leave it as null? Yeah, I left it as null. Okay, anyway, I think -1 is the best idea. So we declare all of this. Oops, I copy pasted wrong. Which will be item 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, right? And by default, those will be 0. So after mail body, yes, we go 3a hexa octa. I don't know why we have this thing so stupid, like it's occupying so much space. I don't know if it's just to be annoying or what. I decided to cut it off. Okay. Right, and then we'll just have item 1, item 2, item 3. Yeah, it's faster if I type it than if I copy paste it. Item 6, And so we arrive up to here, and then we have status. Status, I have no idea what is it. Status, yes, because status is 1 is sent, 2 is received. By the way, I forgot a number of things that we will do in the future. So other things that we want to do, right? We want to be able to have different delivery methods, like Rivnak or Pterosaur, right? This one we don't have. We want to have a price that at the moment we don't have, so price for sending mail. Yeah, at the moment we don't have. Yeah, I think that's it. These are the two things that I'm missing, I guess. I don't know how you guys did the magic effect you got in the game, but the effects here is open source. We did it with Unreal Engine. Unreal Engine has a full particle editor, so it's fairly easy to do. It's fairly easy to use. I mean, I would suggest. I mean, if you're in Unreal, I don't know if Unity has the same. Maybe has the same. I don't know. But in Unreal, you have a particle editor. And actually you have two systems, the old one and the new one. So we are still using the old one, that is Cascade, but there's a new one that is Niagara. And yeah, so item 1 to 6. Status in this case will be what? 2? I have no idea. I don't remember what is the yeah, maybe if I change those into enumeration would be a bit better, eh? Status, where is that? Why is not here? It's not here because it's under mail message. What? Yeah, mail message is here. It's here, it's here. Status 1 is sent and 2 is opened. 1 is sent and 2 is opened. Yeah, we will have to add another one, which will be in transit, right? So there will be a kind of a 3 that is in transit, so that is not yet there, right? Yes, another thing that we need to add is the delay in receiving the mail, right? Because at the moment we don't have a delay, so it's instant, but we need to add it in one day. I don't know when, but one day we will do it. So they will be in transit. So sent is status 1. Status 1, yeah, enumeration would have been better, eh? I know, but I'm lazy. After status we have the creation date. The creation date, we actually need to get the current date and transform it into an F string, right? And so I think that the question is, can I take a date and time? Can I take a date and time now? Yes, thank you. And how can I transform a date and time now into a string? Return the string representation of this date using a default format. Return, no, I guess there is a format. get date. No. Export text item. What the fuck? Come on. There was a format date, I'm sure. Cannot see it now, but there is. There is 100%. Unreal date time format. F time and date. What was the format thingy? No, come on. Is there an option to yeah, this question is what we need. Is exactly what we need. I think I did it already a million times, but I don't remember. My memory is like so-so. Is there an option to GG. No one answered. I like when the people answer that they don't know, right? So you ask a question and the guy answers, no, I don't know. I mean, if every person in the world answers, no, I don't know, you know, the forums will become kind of busy. So, I have to do it manually. There is not something like format text, date and time. Hey, I know I can take that one by one. Yeah, that I know, but okay, GG. Okay, fuck it. No, because why I'm saying this? Because SQL wants it formatted exactly in a specific way, right? Which is exactly this format, the one that you see in the database, right? Which is this. What the hell? What happened? What? What happened to this thingy? Uh-oh. I am in a different view, huh? I am in a different view. But anyway, what I want to say is this one. So he needs this exactly in this format, right? This is the format that he wants it. So if we get it from a date and time now, then I have to format it that way. So I will have to get date and time equal to this, and then we will have to format it this way, right? Insert it in SQL, right? So we will have to format it this way, exactly this way. I don't know why there are these spaces. I have no idea, but yes, also that one. Why do you need it, right? Why do you need it? Or I don't know, but I think if you Google it, you may find something. Like, okay, I mean, okay, but fine, but okay, so we basically have to get the year. We have to get the year. Then we have to add a freaking dash. Then we get the month. and we add a freaking dash. Then we add the day, and we add a and we add a space. Then we add why doesn't like me? What? Then we add the minutes, no, the hours. Sorry, why doesn't like this? He's saying expression must have an integral unscoped menu type. What the fuck? Ah, because I forgot. No, I didn't forget anything. Because it doesn't think it's a string. Ah, because these are integers. Oh my god. These are integers, boys. So I need to convert them to string. Holy shit. Because time to string, there is a time to string, okay? There is. But time to string is doing it in a completely different way. Well, it's similar, but it's not identical. Would be nice if there was something that it can extract it exactly the way we want it, but unfortunately it seems there is not. There is a to HTTP date. Let me see what is an HTTP date. Returns the RFC 1123 string representation on F date and time. The resulting string assumes the date and time is UTC. What the fuck? What is the RFC 1123 representation? What is it? Why there wasn't not an example? RFC 1123 date format. What the hell is that? Maybe it's the same that we want? No, it's not, huh? Yeah, it's the opposite of what we want. No, that's not good. Time to string August. What do you mean time to string August? Yes, I need to convert it to a string because by default is a daytime. I cannot believe it that I have to do all of this. Is it simpler if I just take the toString and then I delete the? Because actually, you know, date. I mean, a toString is not too bad, huh? Because it's actually giving me a number. Yeah, I think it's easier. Let's do this. Look at this. Look at this. We do this, and then we substitute. And then we substitute the dot with the. Oh fuck no! Because it's there is a double dot. There is a dot in the year and there is a dot in the minutes and the seconds. Why they did that? Why they are so evil? Why they are so evil? Yeah, because I think it will not work. We can try, but I think it will not. It will not put it in. We can try. So let me try to. Well, actually, let me try to remove. So we will replace. We will replace the current dash with a space, right? And that will basically make it kind of similar. Kind of similar to what we needed, but not exactly as we needed. Otherwise, I need to create like a super string thingy. Let me see if my string utils, maybe in my string utils I already have something. Maybe my string utils, let me see. String utils, to string vector, words to string, to get time of the day. Get time of the day. What is this? Huh, similar. Yeah, actually. Yes. It is exactly that. Yes. Yes. It is exactly this. Absolutely. Incredible. I don't know why, but we have it already. You see, I had a kind of a sixth sense, and yes, actually we have that. So it's pretty good. So we can say get time of the day now, and everything is done for us, and we don't need anything else. Perfect. So in theory, this one is already giving us the proper format, right? So I can put it here. And all the strings will need to be escape like that. And yes, okay. Okay. Now, what is the complexity? This complexity is that we may have money and we may have items into the mail, right? Hello, Filthy Remake. You used also 8601. What is that? No, we need to put it into daytime format in SQL. So SQL wants it in a specific way. And but we have a function that does that for us, which is nice. It's very nice, actually. It is actually very, very, very nice. Money. So I think we can just do, you know, tria equal to money dot get tria, no? Yes. And exa equal to money get exa. And money and octa equal to money get octa. Yeah, we have this nice idea of creating a multi-currency coin system, and now, you know, we have to do it this way. So the money will be 0 except you know, unless we find something here. Now we need to check the items. Okay. Is this a new feature for mail? Yes, it's a completely new feature. It was not existing in the past, and I started to make it. So we are able to send the mail through the game. Actually, send a letter or a package through the game, but I didn't finish it yet. So for now it's not working, but it will. Hello, Electra. Hi. How are you? Check items. So here we need to check if our exchange is including any items, and that I have no idea how to do it, but get target offer, get starter offer. What? Move item, remove item, check range, add item. I think it's probably get starter offer, but considering it's not documented, it's not very easy. PS item. Go to definition. Get offered item. No. I need all the items that are part of the exchange. I don't need one well, in theory I could do slot from 0 to 4. No, from 0 to 5, right? That in theory I could do, but get offered item slot. Get offered item slot, exchanging character inventory, find exchange slot offered, searches the inventory. Because we are not storing anything, okay, because we are not storing anything inside the exchanging. We just put it in the inventory of the guy. I see. So in reality, so also add item. Let me check add item, right? Add item. So if I go back, if I search add item. Send that item message. Send that item message. Receive item. No, what I'm trying to understand when I flag. When do I flag it, boys? Because I'm missing the flagging. Send a pet through the mail. No, pets no. Pets and animal not yet. Wait a second, I'm a bit lost in my own code. Receive mail, add item, right? No. When I do the move, right? When I do the move, I do it in slot manager. Yes, I do it in slot manager. And in slot manager, I say move from inventory. Yes, exactly. I say move from inventory, and then I move from inventory to container mail. Okay, perfect. So when this happens, I get the exchange and yeah, I do it only in the inventory. So basically the exchange itself does not have a permanent storage of the items that have been offered, right? It does not. It does not. He has it for the money, but doesn't have it for the items. The items are staying in the character inventory, and they're just switching state. So actually, for me to be able to read, I have to do that crazy search. That's pretty bad though. Because basically I need to scan the inventory 5 times or 6 times. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I don't like it. Can we do it in a smarter way? Can we do it in a smarter way? I don't know. You see, because he's doing something like find exchange slot offer, right? But in theory, if you want to collect them all, right? Because at a certain point when you do the transfer, yeah, let me see when we do the transfer, because in theory, when commit exchange, there should be a place where we actually do the transfer, right? Commit exchange, handle accept, take away the money from the player, remove the items from the player, purge offer. You see, yes, he's doing it in one run, obviously. Yeah, so this one is reading the inventory only once, right? So I think we need something similar to this. I think we need another function similar to this one. There is probably something like get all exchanged items. But I think we have to do it specifically for mail, because something like get all mail items or something, and I think we can return a TRA of int. The problem is that the array should be by slot or not. It doesn't make a lot of difference. Well, do I need to keep the original slot position or not? You need a map for the code. It's in my brain, but yeah. Do we need? So I'm thinking if the best is to scan, because we can scan 6 times, but it seems to be a bit stupid to scan the player inventory 6 times, right? Searching for 6 items. We can just scan it once and find our 6 items if they are there, right? Now, the only problem is that, yeah, I think I want to do that. So there will be another function similar to this, and will be get all mail exchange items, right? And it will return a TRA of int, and the TRA of int is, in this case, will be fixed. So it will be a fixed size of 6 items, right? Can I initialize this thing with a count or not? No. Well, but it's the same. I think if I do this and then I just do insert at position, I think we'll be okay. I think it will be fine. Character inventory. I don't think I have it. Character inventory. Retrieves all the items part of a mail message exchange, right? By ID. Retrieves all the item. No, let's say retrieves all the items ID. All the item ID. Part of a mail message exchange. So this is what this guy does. So it just ran through the inventory and it's just checking if the inventory slot is different than -1. If it's different than -1, then then all of this is basically useless. Oh my god! No! Ah, no. Okay. I had a panic for a second that I didn't have the stack count. But the stack count, I have it in the... I have it in the item. No, it's okay. It's okay. I had for 1 second I was thinking, fuck, I'm missing the stack count. So like in this table, you know, I said like in this table, I don't have the stack count. But no, because the stack count is inside his item stats. So it's okay. So we basically need to do items, insert. I think we need to use insert because we need to be sure that he's putting it in the right location, right? And the item location will be inventory I of exchange offer slot, so which goes from 0 to 6. And then, wait, he wants the item first, huh? He wants the item first. So the item will be inventory ID, so will be get item, get PID, no, get UID. Okay. So I will insert, okay. And then okay, and nothing of this. Right? Nothing of this. Okay, so we are basically adding to the array. Now, I don't know if this insert will work. Like, I don't know if this insert is also expanding the array in case... Isn't there a set num resize the array given number of element? Okay, so probably it's better to do it this way then. Items set num, right? New num 6. We have maximum 6 items in the mail, so that here we are sure that we are not fucking up, you know. So I can just say, yeah, exactly. I think it's easier. So I can just say this, right? And it's easier. Okay, so fine. So this will scan the inventory once, and it will return an array with our thingies, which is what we need. So the only problem is that I need to get the exchanging character. I need to get the get starter client. Yeah, I think it's get starter client, which is me. And here I go into inventory, and inside inventory I go with get all exchange items, right? And this what? And this is returning my int array, right? T array of int of dash thing. Okay, so these will be items, item IDs, and okay, now if I don't get a value, can it be 0 or -1? Because I need that to be an invalid value, like -1, right? This basically was what I did here. So I don't know if this is initialized to something or not, because this set num doesn't seem that it's initializing with anything. Set num 0. New elements will be zeroed. I think 0 is also okay. -1 would have been better though. Just to be sure, you know, but because otherwise I think that I will have some items that are actually not initialized. Let me try set num 0, but I would like to have a -1 though. Should I just set them all to -1 to start and GG? Or can I pass in the array? Yeah, maybe it's a better idea. I pass in the array, so I create the array outside of this, and I pass in the array that I want, and I by reference, and then it's returning me back only the items that are not -1. Yeah, that's probably cleaner. That is probably cleaner. So okay, let me try to do this. So instead of this, we do an array here. We set the items blah blah blah, and then we do items of 0, 1, blah 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 equal to -1. So they are all -1, and then we are passing it by reference, and we are sure that these items will all be 0. Will all be -1. Okay, so we are 100% sure that they are initialized, and then we pass it through this. So this will not be any more like that, but we just pass it as items, okay? We just pass it as items, so this one now is using this, passing by reference our items, and so we'll just set it, and it will be better. And this one can return void. Yeah, the only annoying part of what I did now is that this function basically requires your array to be correct from the beginning. Yeah, which is a bit shit, I have to say. Which is a bit shit. No, I don't like that. I think it's shit. I think it's shit. The array, we should do it here. We should really do it here. We should really do it here. So this function is always returning a proper array, right? Yes. Yes. Otherwise it's really bad. Really bad. What is that? Wait. No. What I meant is this. Okay. Like this is better. So yeah, we just set this array, we reset it, we set the values, we see if we have any values. So this function is always returning an array which is proper, with -1 when there are no items, and with itemize this when there are items. So basically at this point here we can just do items of 0, item of 1, item of 2, and blah 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 blah, right? Oops. No. What? Sorry. Item of 3. Item of 4. Items of 5. Right? And then 1 because it's a send. Okay. So let's try what happens like this. Because we did a lot of changes, but let's see if something happens. I think I will debug it because... So in theory here we are already sending out... Here we are already sending out all the values, huh? And we do an insert. Now, this insert in theory cannot fail. In theory cannot fail because it's just an insert. So I don't think I have to. Now, after having done this, we need to refresh. We need to refresh the mail on the client side, right? And potentially we also need to refresh it. I mean, if the recipient is online, we should refresh it also for him. Oh my god. Refresh the mail list to I think we need to do this. No? I think we need to do that. Because otherwise, how do you see it? Can I just send a single mail? Yeah, maybe I think it would be better though to send a single mail actually, and not to resend the whole list. I think it would be nice to have and if the guy is online, we send it to him as well. But if the guy is not online, we don't send it to him, right? You know what is the only problem? The only problem is that at the moment I am initializing the mail. I'm initializing the mail that you have received only when you open the window. Only when you open the window. So in theory, the guy may not have yet opened the window. I mean, the recipient may not have opened the window. So I think we need to invalidate that. I think we need to invalidate send mail. Send mail does not take 4 parameters. Send mail. It needs the client plus 4. The client plus 4. So the recipient ID. Yes, the recipient ID. Recipient ID, we need to add it here. Because this is after the validation that actually happens. So this one is the recipient name. And that one is the recipient ID. Now, request send mail. Yes, this I need to change it. Send mail, yes.
I could do this all day.
I am doing this all day. Actually, not, unfortunately. I'm doing it only on the spare time. But, you know, yes, I could do this all day. If I could, I would. So if instead of having, you know, 50 Patreons, we could have 5,000 Patreons, then maybe I could do this all day. Maybe. Even if I think that it's nice to have it as a hobby and not have it as a job, but I don't know. I never did it as a job, so I cannot really say. Okay, so request send mail. It's compiling. Just one super rich who found your company. Yeah, we need a one super rich that is saying... We need one Arab sheikh. You know the Arab sheikh? We need one Arab sheikh that says, I love this game. And is saying, don't worry, we're gonna finish it. And it will give me, you know, millions and millions and millions until we finish it. That would be nice. I never know, maybe it happens. So now we have now we should have all the functions, right? Because we have request, send mail. No, we have receive, check mail, recipient. Exactly. Now, this should be, instead of being validated, right? This should be the recipient ID. That is exactly what it is. And if the recipient ID is greater than 0, then we are good. If you make your job out of your hobby, you need to find another hobby. Maybe. But I have a lot of other hobbies, so for me finding another hobby is like maximum 3 seconds. Maximum. And now you have the super attractive tax exempt. Yeah, I have it, yes. I don't know how many people know it, but we have it. People can deduct their donations from their taxes. Which doesn't mean that deduct the taxes of the donations. It means the deducting the donations from the taxes. Right? Which is very different. But yes, we have been recognized. Sometimes when I think about it, you know, I say, okay, why they gave us this charity status, right? Yeah, because they really recognize that we are crazy enough, you know. No one could really do this, not for money, right? They were like, what? I mean, are you really doing this? Yes, we are really doing this. But you are not doing it for money. No, we are not doing it for money. I mean, it's like, okay, why? I don't know why. I mean, there must be a why all the time. I mean, you know, there must be a why all the time. No, right? Sometimes there is no why, just because you like it. It's like, why did you choose a red color instead of blue? Why did you choose a yellow color instead of pink? I don't know, because I liked it. You know, and it's the same here. So they said, okay, I mean, if you are really doing this for hobby, yes, you can be a tax exempt, yes. You have talking with them? No, I didn't. Well, no, actually we did, but through documents, because you have to prove, you know, it's not that easy, you know, it's not that easy. You have to prove that you are really doing it. First you have to prove what you are doing, right? So what is the output of what you do, right? So how the world is having a benefit at this, right? So why the world as a benefit based on your job or your work, right? So that's the first thing you need to prove. So what are you producing, right? In our case, we are producing a free game that doesn't require any money, any subscription or anything that the people can play. So that's already a good start. But you know, a free game is not really enough, because there are a lot of free games. So proving that we just make a game was not enough, right? But proving that we, for example, stream all our developments and we publish all the source code of PlaneShift, at least the old game, and then we publish, you know, like on YouTube now, our development, we keep an open development, so we share techniques, all of that, then yes, then they say, okay, then if you're doing all of that, then someone may have a benefit from it, right? Someone may benefit from your activities. What? I clicked on play, bro. Okay, we broke play. GG. What? What is going on? Hello? I click on play, nothing happens. What the fuck? Do I have another server running? No. I'm confused. I'm very confused. Okay, we will pretend nothing happened. And we will just start a new client. What the fuck? I don't know. I mean, clicking on play was doing nothing. Is it normal? I don't think so. That is very
You
strange.
broke it, didn't you?
Yeah, I think I did, yes. I break it very often. But it logs in, so... Uh-oh. Ah, fuck, I know why. Sorry, I know why. The reason is that the player blueprint, I changed some functions in player controller on the C++ side, and I didn't update those functions in the blueprints. So now my player controller doesn't compile, and that's why. And that's exactly why. So we need to launch the editor, fix the change. I mean, fix the red lines or the red names, and then it will work. Easy.
Everything will be fine, don't worry.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I don't remember if that is my voice, by the way. I think that is my voice with pitch change and things like that. Yeah, I think it's my voice. You see? Exactly. So validate doesn't exist anymore because this one became an integer. So this one became a recipient ID and this one became an integer. So this we can disconnect. Now we need to do the same change here. This becomes the recipient ID and this becomes an integer. So here we will say if this is greater than 0. If this is greater than 0, then no, the rest is done. Okay. I'm missing a piece here because actually, if we receive the proper receive checkmate recipient on client, right? So I don't have to send it to the client. I can just keep it on my server side because I can, when we are checking the request checkmate recipient, right? Only if there is an error, I need to send it to the client. If not, I can keep it server. I can keep all of this server side. So I think we need to rename this one. We will rename it received failed mail recipient. It will have no parameters. And we will say if player ID is less than 1, then we will do this. Else, we can stay server side, right? We can stay server side and we can... no, I'm stupid. It is not possible. It is not possible because I have to keep it this way. Yes, because I need to collect all the data. Okay. No. He has to go through this. There is no way. He has to go through this. He has to arrive here. When he arrives here, we have to collect all the data and send the mail, right? So this is what we need to do. So yeah, I don't think I need this, but so we will need a request. So we need a new event. We need a new event, which is server side, which is the request send mail.
Has just begun.
No, this work is nearly done. I think we are in good shape. Yes, there is still a lot to do, but you know, but we are going fast. I think we are going very fast. I think we are going very fast. So the information we need is request send mail. Request send mail. Exactly. So these are the parameters that we need. These are the parameters that we need. So did this execute on server? Exactly. And now I need inside my windmail. Inside my windmail. Wait. Inside my windmail, I need to call that thingy. I need to call that send mail. Oops. Send mail something. And now here we need to put all the parameters we need. All the parameters we need. So this will become a little monster, yes, because here we have, okay, the recipient ID, we got it from the server, so we are just going to send it back. We need the recipient name. The recipient name, which is this guy. This guy. We need the title, which is this guy. And we need the mail body. And we need the mail body. The mail body is this one. Right? Okay. So with this we have all the information that we can send. Now the items and the coins will be already server side, right? Because that is the way we managed everything. So this is the actual send mail, right? So this is where it's happening, right? This is the actual sending of the mail. You already told us the work is nearly done a few times, and you know, you expect something to take a certain amount of hours. No. We estimated everything perfectly. We estimated how much time it's gonna take, and pretty much we are in line. Well, I think it took a bit more, but we also added new ideas, you know. Okay, so now we should be fine. And so this one will call our C++ here, okay? So that function, this function is gonna call this. So I'm putting breakpoints here to see. And I think that now we can test it. In theory, we should have the email inserted into the DB. In theory. If all goes well, boys, we can have the mail actually being sent. This would be a good achievement, huh? Because, yeah. Because we can already read mails. What we are missing is the retrieve. But, okay. So I don't know if you understood exactly how the mail works, but basically you have to go to an NPC, right? And ask him to... No, wait. I did something stupid. Wait. I want to... Wait. I want to debug it, huh? So I need to launch it in debug mode, huh? Uh-oh. It's doing the compile. Fuck. I knew it. Okay. Let me close everything. I don't want to have the auto reloads. I hate auto reloads. They never work. They never work. We lost Devro and Lumia. Where are they? They were here very often and then they disappeared completely. Maybe they are in vacation. Yeah, probably they are in holidays. Are you going in holidays, guys? And if yes, when? And where do you go? Or maybe you stay at home and just relax. Okay, so with this piece, if all works as expected, we should get a new mail into the database. Which would be pretty cool, actually. Wow. It's taking a long time. When it's taking so long time, it means that we are probably reaching a good solution. You are in the last week of your holidays? 3 weeks are going so fast? Ah, so you did holidays already. Nice. Well, you are in holidays. Okay, so we click on mail. We click on write mail. We send a mail to... I need a real character. Electra, do you have a character called Electra in the database? Let me check something. So if I have the first name empty, right? It should tell me. Yes, you see, title required. Mike's title should be at least 2 characters. Now this box is a bit big, but anyway. So he wants the title. So the title will be hello. Then I click on send mail. Let's say recipient required. The mail recipient should be at least 2 characters, right? And so I can say, do you have a character called Electra or not? Electra, right? Then we do send mail and say the mail tag should be at least 10 characters. And I will say enjoy your holidays at the bronze doors. Okay? Enjoy your holidays at the bronze doors. Now, just to make things a bit more complex, I will add 10 coins. Yes. Wait, I have to then remove these breakpoints, but 10 coins, actually they are circles, so it's 1003, easy. And I will also add this falcon, right? But I will put it in the 4th slot. Okay. Okay, so this is what is my message now. So in theory I should have everything needed in my message, right? Yeah. So I click on send mail. Okay, we arrive here, correct. We check if the player is an existing player. The player is -1. GG. Why? Ah, fuck, because I'm on the what happened? I'm on the test database, so we don't have Electra. But apart from that, something bad happened. Tick destroy. I think probably my client disconnected. And when it disconnected, it crashed the server. Now, why? Probably because the mail is trying to delete. He's trying to delete the storage. He's trying to delete the storage. Item ID 2686. I mean, the crash is completely unrelated to what we are doing. But anyway, is happening. And I don't understand why, actually. Because it seems to be getting an error on the disconnect of the character. So the character is timing out. And is disconnecting, but not gracefully. And storage inventory. And storage inventory cannot delete the item. I don't know why, though. T is 0, right? So he's trying to get storage inventory of 0. Storage inventory of 0 is current item. Why is crashing on current item delete? Why? Why? Why is crashing on a PS item delete? That is very, very strange. Unless that item was already deleted here. Ah, yes. Oh, yes. Or not. No, maybe not. Because inventory does not contain... That's very strange, though. Okay, for now, let's ignore it. I cannot... Let's do one thing at a time, okay? There is another bug. Something happens when the character disconnects and has a storage or something, but... You would like to have the coins, I know. But unfortunately we are in the dummy database, I just realized. And so we have to use Eduna there, for example. Or another character. Let me use... Yeah, Eduna there is okay. But I would like to have a wrong name to start, just to see that it gives me the error, because it should tell me that the character does not exist, because I did the check. And so, okay, let me try again. We cannot use Electra, unfortunately. We cannot. So we will use Eduna there. Eduna there. The title will be hello, and the text will be, where are you now? Where are you now? And I will put the same falcon at 0.3. Yes, okay. These are just the debug. And I will put 5 coins, okay? And I will put 5 coins. Okay, now everything is ready and I can click on send mail, but let me try to put a wrong name. Edunader, okay? So that this one will be wrong, right? Because it needs to check it. Okay, player ID is -1. What the fuck? But why? The connection has been lost. Why immediately? No, there is something weird going on. It seems that my connection goes down. What the fuck is happening? Engine shut down. No, wait. Something happened. I think we got a maybe SQL error or what? That is so strange. Wait a second. Yes, we got a SQL error. Empty SQL result set. Yes. Hello, Godzilla. Welcome. Which kind of creature are you, Godzilla? Thank you for the follow. So yes, we get actually a SQL error. Ah, fuck, my bad. I didn't escape. Okay. Select ID from characters. Okay, there is a mistake in the code. Where name, I obviously need to put it in quotes. Okay, that was the thing. Okay, so the error on disconnect actually does not exist. It was an error in the code, because it needs the quotes between, next to name. Okay. So we are working on the mailing system of our MMO, and at the moment I'm testing sending a mail, which is an important point for sure. Why you guys always get stuck into that state? Let me move you. Ah, it's me as well. Also Electra was there. Dacre was there. A lot of people were there. Godzilla was there. Okay, I'm moving you up. I'm moving a lot of people up, just for fun. Fanner is here. He didn't say anything, but he's here. Okay, so... Or maybe I missed your messages. Okay, so we are trying again. We are trying again. We still have a lot of debug breakpoints, but it's fine. So we click on mail, we write a mail. Eduna which is obviously wrong. Hello. Today is your day. We put our item here. Yes, and we skip all these breakpoints. I think I can probably remove these breakpoints really. And we put a bit of money. Right, let me remove these breakpoints because they are useless at the moment. It's just a waste of time. Okay, so our mail is actually ready, right? With the fact that the name is wrong, right? And I want to be able to check that, right? Player 0. Okay, it came out at 0, but 0 is okay. So it will tell me. It didn't tell me anything. Why? Receive check mail recipient. Yes, we passed 0 here, right? So in theory, let me check in the editor. Strange. Very strange. We are missing. So yeah, maybe I converted it to Boolean or something. I don't know. I missed. Maybe I didn't connect. Maybe there is a missing connection. Let me see. There's probably a missing connection somewhere because otherwise it's not possible. Otherwise, so we arrive in player controller, and in particular we arrive in this function, which is this one. Okay, so we get the recipient ID. We pass it to this one. Fuck. This one needs to run on client and be reliable. Okay, so we didn't move it to the client, so obviously this was failing. Yeah, that's why. So I'm sorry, we have to redo it. We have to redo it. There was a small mistake. Yeah, invalid SQL. Yeah, exactly. He was an invalid SQL. He was an invalid SQL because I didn't put in quotes the name. I didn't. Okay, we try again. We can do it this time, boys. Believe. You should believe. Because yes, tigers can be programmers. Yes. Okay, so we just wait our server to be up and ready. At the moment it's not. At the moment it is. Close. Yes. Nearly. It's loading maps. I can delete some maps actually. I can delete some more maps. But fine. Okay. We go. We go. Okay. Write a mail. Ed una error. Hey. And the mail will be, did you fly today? Because it's a Klyros. Then we put our thingy and we put some money. I can put it in any slot, by the way. And then I send it, okay? And I want to see the error message. Please. Okay. The first name provided as the recipient is not valid. Perfect. Invalid recipient. Recipient. There is a... I spelled it wrong, huh? Recipient. Okay. Okay, so if I say Eduna there, now this guy is a right name, right? Is the right name, and I do send mail. So now this will return a valid player ID. Oh fuck! Is returning 0? Why? Ah, because I misspelled Eduna there. Eduna there, because there is his name. Okay. Yes, player ID now is 161. Yes. So the mail is going through. We are sending the mail. We are sending the mail. Let's debug it. Let's debug it. Even if the client will time out, okay? But it's fine because at this point, invalid SQL index row requested. When he cannot find, okay. Yeah, that is another error, but it's not a problem. This is basically when he cannot find the name. Is returning this. Will be better to avoid it, actually. Will be better to avoid this error, huh? Invalid SQL row requested. I need to understand where is that. But in theory, anyway, I think it's probably when we do the check with the wrong name, but it's fine. If you have a space in front or after the name, I can trim it. Yeah, that's a good point. I can trim the name. I can trim before and after, so that it works. It works anyway. If you have a space, I will do that. Okay, so now we are initializing all our variables. We need to understand if this thing is gonna work, right? So now is correct. The date is correct. Exchange should be valid. Money should be 10 circle and 0 octa, 0 hexa, 0 tria. Perfect. All of this is good. Exchange items, we should have the Falcon in position 4. Exactly. So it's -1, -1, -1, and it's 50, 10. Fantastic. And now we are doing the insert that I hope it will work. Obviously not. Okay, there is still some mistake in the insert. There is a mistake in the SQL. Let me see which SQL he tried to do. He tried to do this. Ah, fuck, I didn't escape anything. Okay, sorry, I didn't put quotes here. I didn't put quotes here. Now, can I redo it? No, because the code will not compile. Will not compile on the fly. I would like to actually understand why we got the other error. 1 second. Let me also do the trim. The trim of the name. The trim of the name. Check recipient name. We can trim the name. So we can do first name. First name. Trim. Trim start and end. Trim start and end, yes. So if you have a space now, it will please, it will work. Okay. Now the only problem I see is that we get that weird error. We got an error. We got a weird error. There was basically saying it didn't stop on it, but we still got that error. That we had an invalid read. So it was basically trying to read. Let me see. Where was that? What? Ah, no, it's not this one, it's this one. Yeah, I was kind of surprised. We got, before this one that now we fixed, there was another one that was saying SQL. Yes, this one. Invalid Sql Index. This was when it was checking the name. This when we was checking the name. So, because when we check the name... we check if the result is valid. Let me do this. And the result count greater than 0, right? So at this point, the result 0 should always be good. So we should not get that error anymore. I wonder what will happen if a player will try to send a bag of items. No, the containers are not allowed. So if you try to drop... we can try as a test. But if you try to drop a container, it will not allow you to drop it. Yeah, if you are scared to lose the items, you should test it well before we release it. That's exactly the point. That is the reason why we didn't switch yet to the new engine fully, right? Because first we need to test it, and then when you tried every possible combination of items and, you know, trying to put, I don't know, a quest item. Also, quest item should be... I don't remember if I wait, if I listed that in the things to do. Yeah, check the quest item cannot be placed in mail. And also I need to do these 2 checks. Let me move them maybe to the other... let me move them to the other window, because these are the things that I need to remember to do. This thing still needs to be done somehow. Let me save it. Okay. It's like the fact that you cannot put a container inside another container. Right? We said it is not possible. Even if in theory it is possible, because you can put a pouch inside a chest or something, but... okay, do another title today again. Today again. It happened again. I couldn't swim. Okay, so we send the same falcon just for fun, and we send the same money just for fun. Eduna there is correct. Yes, we send mail. Okay. Okay, so we arrive here, and now we go to send mail. Yes. We get all of this, we already tested, works perfectly. So we arrive here, and here now we see if we can execute this. No, we got an error. Fuck! What did I forget again? I forgot something again. Okay, let me see the query. Unable to, you have an error into. I fucked up something. I fucked up something else. Okay, so let me see what, because let me see what. Because I said can't with the, yeah, because the text needs to be escaped. Yep. Exactly. Good point. So the title and the text needs to be escaped, otherwise it could be SQL injected. Easy SQL inject. Escape title and body. So we have a title equal. I think we have a string utils. We have a utility to do that. Escape SQL, escape XML. I don't remember if it's escape XML or is escape. I think it's escape XML. Escape XML title. Let me just check, but escape XML. No. It's not accept. It's not this. No, it's not this. No. No, it's not this. It's another escape. It's another escape. Wait. I did it a million times, but I don't remember. Escape value. No. Escape XML, escape reason, DB escape. DB escape. DB escape. What is DB escape? DB escape. To from MySQL real escape string. Yes, exactly. But we ask MySQL to do it. Yeah, but I think it's fine. We ask really we ask SQL to do it, huh? I mean, fine. I thought we did it with our own function, but probably not. No, we don't. Okay. We always do escape. Yes, we always do escape. Okay. Yeah, basically, whenever the player can input some text, you know, it could that goes into the database. It could use it. You could use it maliciously to SQL inject, right? And so we need to be sure that we are always escaping things, right? And actually, it crashed because there was only one quote. If there were two quotes, we wouldn't really have seen the error. Well, actually, we would have seen probably that it was not doing the insert, right? But it would have been more silent. So like this, we escape it. And so even if you put whatever special characters into it, it's not going to do any harm to the database. And it is basically everywhere in our code. I just forgot now, but everywhere we have this thing. Now the name we are not escaping it because actually we are not. Well, wait. Oh yes, I need to escape it as well. Otherwise, you could SQL inject the. Absolutely. You see, for example, this one was a security issue, right? This one was a security issue. So some of you could have seen this and could have seen that I didn't escape the name, right? You can say, very nice. I can write an email, I can write a mail and put in the name whatever I want and I can SQL inject the database. Right? And I don't know, maybe there is still some error here and there, but some possibility to SQL inject, but in theory should not happen. In theory should not happen. If it happens, we are fucked. This sounds a lot like Games of Thrones. It's not, but it sounds like it. No? It sounds a bit like Games of Thrones. We are loading. Okay. Now, writing another mail. And what happens if many people post many mail on the same time? Is no problem at all. Everything is already fully multiplayer, so there's no problem. Everything is working as expected. So we're gonna put a comma here and here. So hello, this is a quote. Yes, it is. Okay, so we put our falcon, we put our money, and hopefully is 1,100 this time. And hopefully this time it will work. Okay, client side, nothing happens yet, okay, because I didn't do anything. So in theory, this window should close or something. I don't know. We have to think what to do. But in theory, we should have so in theory, few things should have happened. The first thing is that I got into my in theory I should have in the database the new mail. In theory. That I can then read if I relog. Yes, we have it. You say it's me again. Hello, this is a quote. Yes, it is. We have 000. We have 11 circle. We have item 5010, and everything is great. Now there is one problem. I mean, there are a number of problems. The first problem is that this window didn't close. The second is that I don't know if actually I lost the items for real in my inventory or not. Probably at the moment not yet, right? Because at the moment we just wrote the email, the mail, but so we can try to connect. Let's connect with the other guy. Let's connect with the other guy. Wait, I launch another client. Yes, Ravel Bolero. After the fake Furio, the fake Goblin, the fake I forgot. What are you saying? Nothing is fake. It's all true. So we connect with dev1, and dev1 contains the other character, Edunader, this guy. So now we have two clients, right? Two clients, but it's not a problem. Yeah, so there is still a lot to do, but it's getting better. But there is still a lot to do because I need to understand what to do now with the inventory of this guy, right? Because I think at the moment we are kind of duplicating things. But let me teleport me crystal. Okay, so this guy will appear here soon. Yes, now it appeared. Is actually there. You cannot see it, but it's there. Okay, so now there is the other guy, right? So now this guy, there is the other guy, huh? This guy goes here and search for mail. Hello, Soren. And yes, under the received mails, he actually sees this mail, which is me again. Hello, this is a quote. And actually there is a falcon and there is the money. Yay! Okay, so the mail is properly read. Now we have a number of problems. Now we have a number of problems. The first problem is that that I think that item didn't go anywhere. I mean, we saved it to the database, yes, in the mail table, but in the real inventory, right? In the real inventory, if I go here and I search where owner is equal to 147, unfortunately 147 is having a million items, but 147. Yeah, the item is actually -4, which is correct. But wait a second, -4, but it's not the right item, because the right item is actually this one, 5010. 5010 is still in position 27, you see. So I think if I relog, and this obviously should never happen, but we didn't do the code here. But if I close, what happens if I close? I think if I close the window, I will see these items going back to my inventory. Yes, exactly. You see, I got back the money and I got back the falcon. But the reason is that we didn't actually commit the transaction, right? So we just saved the mail, but we need to commit the transaction, right? And we didn't do it yet. So we need to say to the database, hey, these items now are really moved, right? So to do this, I think in theory is enough to say exchange accept, but right, if I do exchange handle accept, what happens? In theory, player to mail exchange. We set the exchange ID to 0. Okay. So that the items will now save. Okay, that I understand. This part of the code we never executed with the mail. So yeah, you see that here is actually taking away the money from the player. And the money will be stored in the mail data, yes. And then remove items from player. No. This is not correct, because if we do it this way, the item will actually go away while we want the item to stay. Okay. So we need to create a new function. Well, actually, maybe simpler than that. I don't have to remove the items from the player. I have to persist the fact that they are in the mail, right? But they still sit in his inventory, just in a specific place. So we need to persist the items in the inventory. Persist items in from persist items, setting location to be the mail, right? Setting location to be the mail. So how do we do this? How do we do this? We need basically what I want in the database. I want this line 5010 to become -4, right? Now I think that this item already has -4 as a location in parent. I think so, because no, it doesn't, because this is not super easy, eh? Let me see. Purge offer. So this will basically go through all the things. We'll set the exchange offer to -1, which I think is okay. We'll check the exchange stack count, and we'll set the exchange stack count to 0. Oi. If you are putting a partial stack, I will have to create a new row in the database, because a part of the stack will still be in your inventory and the other part of the stack will be in the mail. Holy shit, I didn't think about this. Yes, there's no way. Yes. Need to create another PS item. So basically, it is a bit of a mess, huh? It is a bit of a mess. Because or we allow only full stacks to be dropped, and they will simplify my life. But except for money. Because if we allow only full stacks, basically you will have to split it in your inventory, and then you will have to put the full stack. That will save me some time, for sure, and some debugging, but we may also do it fully, eh? We may also do it fully. So if we want to do it fully with stacks, basically here we need to say if it's a full item, just remove it from the It's not exactly. It's not exactly. I think we need to create another function similar to this one. So this will be something like purge mail offered or something like that, right? Purge mail. Actually, I need one now where I'm moving from my character to the mail, and then I need another one from the mail to the recipient, right? Yes. Whatever you do, you also need to test on partial stacks. No, because if I don't allow it, if I say you cannot drop a partial stack, I just don't have to test it. But I think we can do it with partial stacks. I think it's okay. It's okay. I mean, it requires a bit more work, but I think it's fine. It's doable. I think we need to create a purge mail offered, okay? And this purge mail offered will basically purge offered, reset all items in the inventory to be not in the exchange container anymore, and remove those from the player inventory. So basically this is what this thing is doing, right? I mean, it seems simple, but it is exactly what it's doing. So it's pulling out, it's removing an item from the character inventory after, but then this remove item index, you know, is I think is smart enough to work with split stack. Yes, you see, because here there is all stack and split stack. So he's actually able to do this already, and he's actually able to save a split stack already, right? Okay, yeah, this will have to be tested quite a bit, but I think I understand what it's doing. So we need a new function which is purge mail offered, which is reset all item in inventory not to be in exchange container anymore, and moves their location to be in the mail, right? Because we want the location to be in the mail, so that they are still in your inventory, but they are not really in your inventory. So to do that is not easy. It's not easy. To do that, we need we need to go through all the items. Yes. We need to reset the exchange of offer to -1. Yes. So this line is correct also in my case. This one is reading the stack count, right? I have no idea why it's called removed, but because in reality it's a stack count, but yeah, it's a count. I don't understand why it's called removed, but fine. So for example, we read 2, right? 2. If we read 2, then okay, we reset the exchange stack count to 0, which is fine, and then we call this function. The problem is that this function, I think as it is not good enough anymore, because this function will have to basically, it should never pull out right? So you should never remove an item, but you should set it to. So I think that this function needs a new parameter, and because I will basically have to say if, yeah, you see, because it's similar to storage. We do it already. We do it already for the storage. Yes, exactly. Wait, maybe we have an easy way out, because storage is doing the same, huh? Storage is doing the same. Yeah, storage is doing the same. If we are working on the storage inventory remove. Exactly. But wait a second. If you're working on the storage, well, because here is removing from the storage inventory, but it's assuming that all the other parameters are okay. No, in our case, for mail is different. For mail is different. For mail is different. And here, what is doing here? Here is creating the split stack, right? So it's creating the split stack based on the count. Is creating a new item. Is saving the current item with the existing stack, I assume. And is saving the new item. And he's saying if new item and not storage, so we are not in storage, then update my encumbrance and update the inventory status. If it's storage, don't do it, because probably the storage window is doing that. Let's say that this function is kind of okay, but we need a new bool mail, and I need to understand what we need to do though, because we need to understand how to change it. That will not be easy, boys. Will not be easy. Will not be easy. Why? No. Remove index. Cannot find it, huh? Well, anyway, we can exit from here, because anyway we're not. Will take a bit of time before we launch the thing again. Remove index. Remove item index. Character inventory. Remove item index. Remove item index. The one true way to remove an item or split a stack from inventory. Okay. Other removal functions all find the index and call this. Fine. Boolean storage, if true, we are removing from the storage in place of inventory. So I guess I will have to add my mail, which by default is also false. And we can say that if is mail, a boolean, and true if we are moving from mail storage. No. No, no, no. No, no, no. True if we are moving from inventory to from the player inventory to the mail. I don't know if this is the right function though. I'm thinking that probably this one is not the right function. Because this function is made to remove an item. In reality here we are not removing an item. We are just setting that is in the mail, but it's staying in the character inventory, you know? So probably this one is not the right function. Even if this function is splitting the stack, right? So this function doesn't seem to be bad, but probably is not the one that we need. So we just need to copy the split stack. Actually, the split stack is super easy because if you can see, the split stack is only these 2 lines, right? So this creates a new split stack based on the count, and this is saving the new item. So it's very, 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 very easy. It's very easy. I have no idea if this is saving also the item to the database. It seems not. So that scares me a bit because yes, it's saving it here, but it's not saving the new stack. So the new stack is sending it as temporary. And then probably is assuming that the calling function will save. No, I think this function is not the right one, boys. We should not touch this function. This function is not the right one. We need to create a new function that is doing what we want just for the mail. I don't know if I want to put it in character inventory or if I want to put it in mail manager. Because I mean, for sure is in our handle accept, right? So we can even do it here, maybe. Maybe we can even do it here because it's not that complex, you know. So what I need to do, okay, let's try to do it here for a second, okay, and try to understand what I need to do. So I need to check I'm thinking, boys, I'm thinking. So we reset the so basically we reset the exchange flags, okay? The exchange flags so that the item is no more considered to be into the exchange, okay? And that's good. Because the exchange when you drop in the mail is temporary, right? So we need to clear up the temporary, okay? And that's good. Then we read how much is the count. We read how much is the count for the exchange. So here we have the exchange count, let's call it. Okay. We have the exchange count. So this is how much we need to split, right? How much we need to split. And then we set the count to 0. Now, this pull out, we should not do, right? We should not do this at all. We should not do this at all. We have to check if is a full item, right? So if exchange count is basically 1, right? If count is -1. Well, -1, I don't know. If count is -1, count equal to current gets... No, but the count will be 1 anyway. Okay, this is just a kind of a safe... okay, this is kind of a safe corner case, you know, it's trying to... Okay, but fine. So the count will be 1 anyway. The stack count will be 1. So if it's 1... Exactly. So exactly. So we are moving the wall item, right? Or we split stack, right? So if we move the wall item, so it means that exchange count is equal to... Wait, is equal to current item. Where is current item coming from? Current item is storage, inventory item index, is inventory item index item, right? Is inventory item index. Now, yeah, I mean, so is inventory item index. So, well, if this is null, it's GG. I mean, if this is null, we cannot do anything. If the current item doesn't exist, I don't know what to do. Item index is I. Yeah, if the item is null, what it means? It means that I'm trying to... No, it's impossible anyway. The item is null is impossible. I mean, it means that I have an item in my inventory which is actually not in my inventory, is not existing. I don't know. So probably... Okay, anyway, apart from that, let's assume that it's okay. If it's not okay, we will crash here. Okay, we will crash here the server, and so we don't do anything bad. I mean, yeah, we do something bad, but it will happen. If it's a case, we will hit it very, very, very soon, right? So that's not a problem. So if we are moving the wall item, the only thing that I need to set the location of that item to -4. That's the only thing I need to do. Everything else stays as it is. So I need to say current. I don't even know how to change the location. If there is a set location, there is a set location in parent, yes. Please consider using inventory, update inventory status. Why? Please consider using update inventory status instead. Update inventory status. Update inventory status. Owner parent ID slot. What is the difference? Update inventory status for parent ID blah 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 slot blah blah blah. If is kept Ah, fuck. Huh. You could drop in the mail an item that you have equipped. No, I don't think I am allowing that. I think I'm allowing only bulk. I don't know, we should try, eh? We should try to drop an item that is actually that you have equipped and see what happens. Because that's the case for sure. That's the case. Unless we exclude it, that's the case. So you see this one is a bit smarter, right? So this one is this update inventory status is considering also the case where the item is equipped, and so is actually unequipping, you know, is removing the item from the inventory and is actually unequipping it also visually. Set owning character owner. So in case it's setting a new owner, but in reality, in our case it's the same guy, is setting the parent ID, and in our case will be equal to the current parent ID because we don't have to move it into a container. The only thing that will change is the location. So parent ID, location in parent, inventory slot number 100 is equipped. I don't know, this thing seems to be doing more stuff that probably we don't need. You know what I will do for simplicity? I will allow dropping only from bulk and not from inventory and not from equipped, okay? Because anyway, starting to put something in the mail from something that you have equipped seems to be a bit of a mess. So I will not allow that. I will not allow that. So to avoid allowing that, I can go into slot manager and just say to slot manager that the source, right? That the source is and the slot movement, yes. From container. So when the from container is inventory bulk, inventory equipment, right? We move from inventory, okay. And here I have my mail thingy, right? Here I have my mail thingy. Here, container mail. So we say disallow containers, and we say also disallow putting equipped items into mail. So we will say if message from container is equal to inventory container, no, what is it? Container inventory equipment, right? So we will say sorry, you cannot do it. We will say cannot add an equipped item to a mail. Okay, so will not be allowed. Will not be allowed. So that simplifies a bit my life. In the same way, the opposite should not be allowed, the opposite. So when you take an item from the mail and you put it in and you want to keep it, right? No, but that is not possible. Yes, it's possible. Is possible. So I also have to skip to block that. I also have to block that. Yes, I have to. So we have a move from mail. We have a move from mail. And move from mail. Exactly. Equipment is doing nothing. Equipment will just break and return. We will do nothing. Okay, so we do not allow to move items from mail to an equip slot. Okay. Now, if you drop it in the consume slot, I have no idea what happens. We can test it, but the idea is that you should not be able to, I mean, I don't know. Look, Sodan, I noticed that one of the rats in the first part of the sewer isn't respawning. Is that normal? No, in theory it should respawn, but it may respawn in a slightly different position. In theory, should respawn always after a random amount of time. So it may be respawning after, you know, even a few minutes or whatever. I mean, it's a bit randomized, but it may also respawn in a range around him, right? So may also be not exactly the same location, or there is a bug, but. Okay, so what we were saying is that we have the only thing that we need to do, we need to change the yeah, so we will use set location in parent, which is not considering a kept item, but now a kept item we just disallowed, right? They are not allowed, so it should be fine. So what I want to set as a slot is inventory mail something. Is inventory is mail, wait, we should have a slot that is -4, right? Exchange receiving. No, not the container. The slot. Slot mail. Yeah, exactly. PS character slot mail. Exactly. PS character slot mail. So we set that item to this. Now, I don't think that this is saving anything. So this is only... Yeah, exactly. This is only doing the thing, but it's not saving it, okay? It's not saving it. So if we are moving the whole item, we just set the location in parent and that's it. And then we save it. And I think we should save it. So I think I need to say current item save, and this will actually persist it to the database. Plus, I will have to update the but probably I do it here at the bottom, no? No, I don't do it. I do it before this. I think I do it in the calling function. Yeah, send inventory. Yeah, we are sending the inventory again. So she's not optimal, but anyway. That unfortunately I cannot change at the moment. So we are sending again the whole inventory, which is kind of big, but that's it. Okay. Now, if we split stack, right? If we split stack, then we need to do exactly the same thing that this guy is doing. Ah, by the way, update encumbrance. Update encumbrance, update inventory status. Update encumbrance, update inventory status. Update encumbrance here we don't do it, huh? But in theory we should, because the item is no more in our inventory, so it's in the mail, so it should not count. By the way, I don't think that this thing is actually considering that. Yeah, because it's reading only from inventory. It's reading only from inventory. So, okay. Huh. It's not easy. I need I need to remove. I need to do this. Yes, I need to do this. Update equipment array to compensate for index shifting. Oh my god, what is this? Because it is if you are removing from. No, but in that case it's not happening to us. Okay. Current item. It's a bit of a risky move, huh? A bit of a risky move. I don't know. What do you mean? Save children. Save the children. Yeah, save the children. Commit children. Save this item to the database. Generate item ID if necessary. This creates a new ID to the item and creates appropriate database entry if necessary. Otherwise, update existing entry. Bro, but is children equal to false? What is it? No idea. Here we are in the deep part of our code, when we are working with saving of items and all of that. So I don't understand what is that. I don't understand what is that children variable. It seems to be never used. Commit children, right? Where is this children used? I think it's never used. So it can be false, I guess. Wait, let me try to do block and children. What? Bro, I said current block. Where did you go? No. Where did you go? Okay. It's not here. So children is never used. I don't know why we have this. We have a variable in the commit which is never used. Okay, fine. There was probably a reason. Maybe we were saving containers before and okay, but okay, so it can be false. Basically it can be false. So here I set my location in parent and I save that item. And this is the easy one because this we are moving the whole item stack, right? Here we are moving the whole item stack. And then we need to remove this thing from the inventory master list and add it to the mail, to the inventory mail, whatever, to the mail inventory. I think we have a mail inventory thingy. Mail message inventory. So we need to add it to this guy. Item index. I don't think index makes any difference, so we basically add it to our mail message inventory. Why? Because when we will read again the mail, so if we refresh the window, we will need to see that item in our sent mail, and so that item needs to be present, and it will be present here, right? So here we hit the database one time, okay, because we have to save this. So it is an actual DB hit, unfortunately, but there's no other way. Then here is the case in which we split stack, right? So if we split stack, by the way, this should never happen again, I guess. If we split stack, if we split stack, you are also humming a lot, huh? When you are trying to understand what is going on. Yeah. So if we split stack, right? Basically what it's doing at the moment is this. Okay, so let me bring it on the other side. This is what it's doing. This is what that function is doing. So it's creating a new stack from the current item for the specific count given, and the count given for us is this one. Is saving the item. Fine. Is checking if we have a new item. Okay, but in this case for sure, because we split the stack, unless there is an error in splitting the stack, but fine, unless the exchange count is 0, but so if there is a new item, we call the same thing, update encumbrance here, right? And this is what I don't understand though. What is this line? What is this line? This line is updating the inventory status, setting the owner as the same owner, setting the character slot to none. I don't understand. So in theory, this one should be... Because it's the same as if we are adding an item. I don't understand why the split stack... I don't understand why the split stack is not... because basically it was doing what? It was returning the pullout, and then it was saying, hey, if it's a pullout, destroy it. Yeah, because here it was actually destroying the item, because the item in your offer is actually destroyed. Yes, it is. But in our case, it's not. So we don't need to destroy it. We need to... Actually, we need to add it to the inventory. But we need to add it with... update inventory status, huh? Update inventory status. I mean, we can call update inventory status. It's not an issue. The only thing that I want my slot. Wait a second. Yeah, I want my slot mail, right? So I want the current item to actually have only the remaining stack. Current item split stack. So I think it is doing the actual split, right? And I want this item to save, yes. And I want the new item to actually go into the mail, to have the same owner, and to have no parent. To have no parent. To have no parent. Yeah, to have no parent. Correct. To have no parent. So we will have no parent, and we will have this lot mail. Now, this update encumbrance, I think we should do it anyway, you know? So if we are moving the whole stack, or if it's a new item, not a new item, I think I should do it anyway. Now the item that was split, which is actually this one, which by the way is new, should go into the mail message, right? So it should go into the inventory, into the mail message inventory of my character, because it's a new item. Here we have a problem. Item index I. This will fuck up everything though, because we are rotating on, we are cycling on inventory array, and here we are removing an item from the inventory array. So in the same way this guy was doing it, right? Because we had the same problem here, right? We had the same problem. You see this, staying careful. If we remove the entire item, the index shift back one, so index I will actually be the next item, and we back it up. So that is why when we remove, right, we do a I minus minus. And so I think in the same way, we should do an I minus minus here when we remove it, right? So we need to backtrack one in the array that we are reading, in the array we are reading, as we remove one item, right? So, but anyway, then we'll update it. Okay. So this in theory, I mean, I don't know if it will ever work, but no, I mean, one day it will, but I don't know if it will work now. But in theory, this is what, you know, is allowing us to commit to the database the change, including the split stack. Right now, there may be bugs, so we need to test it, but that is pretty much what Now there is another problem. Okay, so this is just solving, if it's working, probably not yet because there will be some bugs, but this is solving the database layer, right? So at the database layer, the data is okay, but we still have an open window on the client, right? We still have an open window on the client. We did not update client side the sent mail or the received mail, right? We did not. So I think the idea, let me just check one thing. What is this commit exchange? Yeah, it's okay. It's doing nothing. It's okay. This line is harmless. Yes, this is the one important. This is the one important because we need to tell the client, right, that the mail has been sent, and the mail has been sent, and you should close the window. I mean, I think the easiest is to close the window so that when we open it again, we can update its status. Now, if we want to be more, you know, smart, we could actually send a message saying, hey, the mail is completed. Send mail sent. Okay. Whatever. But yes, we need to say to the client. So we need a receive send mail complete or something like that, right? Send mail complete. So this needs to go into my PS controller, right? Because the client needs to now make some decisions, right? The client needs to do something. The client needs to say, hey, I'm done sending my email. The problem is that now is very, very late. I didn't look at the clock. Fuck. I need to go, boys. That's the reality. The reality is that I have to go, but I think we made a good progress. Let me just add this one, request send mail. So there will be an implementable event, right? Coming back. Implementable event coming back saying void receive send mail complete, and I don't think we need any parameters because I don't think we need anything, because anyway it can only be the mail that we have open at the moment, so we can only open one mail at a time, right? Send one mail at a time. So good night, Electra. I think I have to go as well. It's super late. So we will call this, and now we need to understand what to do. right? On the client side. On the client side, we will have to probably close the window or just update, you know, so notify the client the email has been sent, right? And here we need to understand, do we want to send a message with the new mail that is getting added to the list, or do we want to close the window? I would think about it, because maybe we can say, you know, maybe we can add it here as a parameter and say this is the new mail, so it's going to close the window and put it into send. Yeah, that would be the easiest, I guess. So you immediately see it. Yeah, that would be best, I guess. So in reality here we need to have a mail message, right? So here we will have a mail message. So we will have to create a new FPS mail message and send it through that. That would be the best, I think. Yeah, that probably will be the easiest. Also because we have, well, no, we don't have much here. Do we have the mail here? No, we don't have anything. Fuck. Ay. Okay, I will think about it. This is to be done, okay? This is to be done. So we send the mail client side and we see what happens. Okay, time flies when you're having fun. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, I'm gonna go and let me see how many we are. Well, we are 9 people. Maybe we can do a raid and be known and make ourselves known to the world. Let me see who is online. Let's raid this guy, which is always working a lot. He has a lot of viewers. We can go there, why not? Let's raid this guy. So if you want to raid, stay on the channel for a bit and we will go there soon. With that, I'm gonna go. So if you want to click on follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, would be nice. And also if you want to check our Patreon site, it's patreon.com/planeshift, and you can get access to the alpha right now and play it tonight, in case you really want to do it. And with that, I will say bye. Bye bye.